Hi Pisces, this is going to be your reading from September 21st through the 27th. It's good for the sun, rising, moon, or Venus sign of Pisces. It is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you, or perhaps only parts of it will. If this does not resonate, check your rising, moon, or Venus sign. You could find your messages there instead this week, or try back next week. If you would like a private reading, the link to my website to schedule is in the description below. Or if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. All right, let's get into it. First of all, I'm going to give you guys a huge trigger warning because of what I'm seeing here, but I keep it very real. I do not bullshit. I don't sugarcoat anything, and I don't mince words. I also feel a lot of cross watchers here. And I think that this could possibly involve either an affair or a workplace romance, or there's questioning about what kind of relationship you're actually having with a person. Also, I feel a lot of cross watchers checking in because a Pisces is sniffing around their husband. And I'm sure Pisces is like, what the hell? No, I'm not. For some of you, that's not the case. But I felt a lot of that. Some of you, it's about pregnancy and whether or not you could conceive or something like that. Um, Coming out of the Surrender to Now Oracle deck as advice for you, these are tough. Surrender your addictions and surrender to obsessive thinking. You might be playing out, this is very dramatic, but some of you are just really overthinking something because you're used to thinking about it all the time, and you need to attempt to try to stop doing that. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, or just thinking about something all the time, take action to begin to heal that and replace it with a healthier alternative. So something in your life needs to be replaced with a healthier alternative, okay? And surrender to obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will bring you clarity or even solve the problem. So something needs to be put down, very much so. And the luminous warrior came out in the reverse. This is wants you to examine something from a certain perspective. First of all, some of you are fighting a fight just to fight the fight. Some of you might be in a situation where either you are being objectified and somebody just wants you because they don't want somebody else to have you, or maybe you're fighting for a person just because you want them. We do this all the time. So someone might be fighting for something just because they want to fight. Watch out for agitation this week and a lost temper. Focus on healthy, productive communication. Also, this might be something that someone does need to stand up and fight for, but they just won't. So if someone's not fighting for you, ask yourself why you're fighting for them, and ask yourself why you're fighting. What's the fight for? We always want luminous warriors in our lives, and we want to be a luminous warrior. So think about the battle and how you're having it and why you're having it, and question somebody else's motives too. There could be a possessiveness at play. At the center of it all for you right now, Pisces, is the Page of Pentacles. The challenge or the catalyst is the Queen of Wands. So you may want to deliver a message to someone this week, or get together in the 3D, or someone wants that with you. The Page of Pentacles is regarding this pentacle. It's very important to him. And this Queen of Wands, fire sign could be the problem, or someone wants independence or just wants to be friends. Sometimes the Queen of Wands can be the other woman, but not necessarily. For some of you, this is a new career path that will bring about a lot of independence. Thank God I just heard that message, because when I looked at this for a relationship, I was like, oh shit. So some of you are entrepreneurs and you want to go work on your own. Queen of Wands is queen of the side hustle, and she's amazing. She likes a lot of attention. This could be you, or it could be a person in your environment. Someone may be wanting to have a relationship with you that's very passionate. I have a King and Queen of Wands on the table, but the King of Wands is in reverse. They miss you, by the way, or you miss them. What's driving you, though, is the High Priestess in reverse to the Wheel of Fortune. This is you, Pisces. This is Pisces or Libra. So you're having a hard time feeling like yourself. You're having a hard time listening to your intuition. What's driving you is karma, fate, destiny, lots of cycles, lots of ups and downs. The High Priestess in reverse is a person who withdraws into silence. She even ghosts a person. She needs a lot of alone time to figure something out. You might not be enjoying your alone time. You might feel very secluded right now at your job or at home. Because I see the Empress here in the upright. Some of you have a Taurus or a Libra. I have an Emperor and an Empress and a King and Queen of Wands. So possibly a married couple and an affair happening, or what kind of relationship is this? Some of you are trying to have a baby, and the question is whether or not you're able to conceive. FYI, the Queen of Wands is just about the Queen of Wands and the Empress are in the upright. If you guys are trying to have a baby, you're very fertile. You're absolutely fine. It just might be a matter of timing. Okay. This might be about your cycle for those of you that are trying to have a baby. But the High Priestess in reverse kind of keeps secrets. And I won't lie about her. She's promiscuous and she loves to be chased. And she's elusive to others. This is the wild pony that nobody can catch and nobody can figure out. You might just be having a hard time opening up. You might feel like you have to keep your plans and how you really feel about a situation a secret and wait for the right time. Make sure you're not playing out a cycle with a person who's asking you to keep secrets, lie, and be promiscuous. They might be, okay? But make note of the fact that your intuition might be off about timing. You might be about to play out a cycle that's difficult for you. And I think you know that because you're thinking about it. Recent past, it's affecting the present moment. The Emperor in the upright to the Page of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. You could have been dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. The Emperor is often a boss, a husband, a father, a married man. This is a person who establishes a lot of structure and authority and takes a logical, practical approach. You could have been the Emperor in this situation, or you were dealing with an Emperor. He is kind of my way or the highway. There's a vulnerability here, though. Somebody might be very stern and stoic and all business, but truthfully, they won't open up emotionally. Or you couldn't explore something with someone because they were married, or they wouldn't explore it with you because they were married, or someone might have been very controlling in this situation and wanted to be the boss and needed to be really rigid and logical. But the truth is, underneath, they felt very vulnerable. The Page of Cups in reverse speaks to broken dreams, childishness, clinging to youth or childish ways, even jealousy and vengefulness. Somebody might have flaked out at the last minute, or someone just felt, you or your person might have felt the need to really keep it together in this Emperor energy and couldn't open up emotionally. The Hierophant in reverse, though, suggests to someone clinging to old ways or wanting to march to the beat of their own drum, and they don't want to hear it from friends and family. They don't want the pressure of societal norms. The Hierophant can be a bank, it can be university, it can be your church community, it can be family. This is someone that wants to have something kind of unconventional. Again, marching to the beat of the own drum and the status quo. You might have gotten out of a situation that you just didn't feel like yourself in, and you want expansion, you want growth, you want new opportunities, you want to take control. This situation feels oppressive to you in some way. That's another way I can spin this. I'm hearing like 4 different things happening at once. It'll be different for each of you that tunes in. But what your guides are telling you, here's your advice from Spirit. Queen of Cups in reverse to the Nine of Swords in reverse. Your guides are saying to you, listen, with the High Priestess in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse, your emotional intuition might be way off about a situation. This suggests that you're very in your feelings, Pisces, and you're struggling to be compassionate and caring and create an emotionally stable, intuitive inflow environment at this time. You might need a lot of self-care and self-love and time alone to get out of your head about something that has just been a bloody nightmare. The Nine of Swords, look, he's chained and bound. He is stressed out. The Nine of Swords speaks to secrets and needing to release worry, facing deep-seated fears, and having a lot of inner turmoil that you're trying to release. Your guides are saying to you, you really need to care for yourself right now. Examine your emotional intelligence and intuition in the present moment. You're stressed out for a reason. You can really only take care of yourself right now, and make that clear. If this is about career or something, your heart might not be in it anymore. but you feel a strong sense of obligation to the Empress. Either that or this is somebody's wife, because I know, I can feel it. I can guarantee there are cross watchers here that have a Pisces sniffing around after their man. I'm sorry about that, Pisces. I'm sure not all of you are doing that. I can just feel it. But a lot of you, like, you want to be this Empress, but you need a lot more self-care and to face inner turmoil. Because I definitely see you wanting something fiery and passionate and independent. The Queen of Wands walks into a room and everybody looks at her. And she's a leader and she's powerful. She's one of the best friends you'll ever have, too. But I'm seeing a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Cups. So struggling with passionate independence versus being very loving and caring and giving. You might just be stressed out and needing some time for self-care to get in touch with the High Priestess. What action you're taking? Four of Swords, Eight of Wands. So I'm seeing start, stop. I think that you are taking a break from something right now, or someone's taking a break from you. The Four of Swords is we need to recover from something. We need to rest. We need to recuperate. There is a dormancy. There's a psychological reevaluation over something that is stressful. But then after that, you will make some kind of movement. Someone might message you while someone else is asleep at night, or I'm seeing a stop, then start. Like first there's calm and solitude, but then there's rapid, sudden onset, fast-paced change. So I think that for the next week or so, Pisces, you'll be experiencing a period of dormancy. Your person needs time or you need time, but then action will pick up again. You might simply be dreaming about it. The way you see yourself, I know that this is getting to you because I have the Five of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords flipped out at the last minute. So I think that you see yourself in a tense situation with more than just one or two people involved. There's a lot of push-pull. There's a lot of back and forth. And I think you're trying to decide whether or not you can get in there and work something out with a person or even like a group dynamic. This is also a fertility thing. Like, who's the father? Are they twins? Some of you are undergoing IVF. You might have to have a surgery with the Ten of Swords. And there might be a recovery period for some of you. For some of you, you may have your baby 8 months. At 8 months, you may have a premature pregnancy. But if it's nothing like that, I think you know that you're in a tense environment. I think that there's a lot of people involved and there might be some drama, and you're trying to figure out what to do with the Two of Pentacles, examining it from both sides. You're trying to juggle a lot and keep yourself busy, but you're examining two sides of it, two different coins maybe. And I think you're afraid of getting hurt, or there has been pain at this point. And I think that might be why you're withdrawn into silence and you don't want to play out another cycle. I think you're trying to claim independence and start something new, possibly. A person around you, the way they see themselves is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This person's feeling very impatient. They're not waiting around for a return on their investment. They're not expecting sustainable results. They won't make an investment at this time. They will not persevere. They're not standing there moping and thinking about it or taking a long-term view. They're looking at themselves or the situation they're in as limited success or reward. They lack a long-term vision at this time. This might even be like about a short-term job or something like that. But they're not standing there waiting to see how this garden will come up for whatever reason. The way they feel about you is the Ace of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords. So do they see growth potential here? Do they think about planting a seed or a seed being planted? This might be why it could be about pregnancy. They do, but they have a lot of negative thoughts swirling around this. They feel trapped in whatever situation they are in. This is a victim mentality. They're stressed out and overthinking something here. They're worried about this seed being planted with you. Their actions towards you, I clarified it a lot because I wanted to see what was going on. I got the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Seven of Swords, and the Sun. Look how this person's sneaking away from the Sun. You could have a Leo or a Scorpio involved. First of all, this person's afraid of getting caught. They feel, or they may feel the need to be very, very strategic and tread lightly in the situation. They definitely are going to act on their own behalf before they act on anyone else's. If this has to do with illness, or something like that. The diagnosis is elusive and more diagnostic testing needs to be done, and the diagnosis will be revealed. This person might be afraid of being revealed. They're willing to do a lot of wishful thinking about you, but they also have more than one choice. And at this time, they are not ready to have a breakthrough. They're rethinking something. They're having a hard time finding the truth in this situation with the Ace of Swords in reverse. They are also not willing to blow apart their life and tear everything down and rebuild. And if something like that went down between the two of you, where it was a big tower blow up in the face moment, that cycle will be repeated again because the Wheel of Fortune is here. I think that this person is not willing to play out another cycle. I think they're afraid of getting hurt or getting caught. I think they do want clarity, but they feel the need to tread lightly. This person, you might not be the only choice this person has. For some of you, again, it is about pregnancy, fertility, or paternity. And I don't know that this person wants to be daddy or not, if that's the case, or that's all in question. Hidden factors is the Knight of Swords. So someone is rushing in like a lunatic with the Knight of Swords. You could be dealing with a young air sign. This is where we have tunnel vision. Someone wants to take a risk. They will seize the moment. The Knight of Swords will stop at nothing. He's very brave. He's very ambitious. He's very driven to get what he wants, and he will be super direct. Sometimes the Knight of Swords will rush right at a person, or they will run away. But hidden factors are someone is a risk taker and they have tunnel vision. They're also very smart. If given the opportunity, they will take action, even if they feel underqualified for something. For some of you, this is all you, and you're looking for a new opportunity. Like if it's a career thing for you, you're just all trapped in your head because you haven't found the job yet. Oh, you haven't been patient enough. Keep looking. The right thing will come. Make sure you're flexible and adaptable. Yeah. The way you're feeling though, Four of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Okay, daddy. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you think you're being held back by this King of Pentacles. Some of you are holding back and holding on to something. It might be a sense of security or wealth. The King of Pentacles takes himself very seriously. He can be a married man. He can be a boss. He can be a business owner. He's very grounded emotionally, but he kind of means business and he's very serious. So for any of you that are having an affair, this person's holding back because they're married. Or they might be very controlling of resources, or you're like, damn it, I'm going to manage myself here. I can be the King of Pentacles. I'm a manage myself. But something could be going on emotionally for you in regards to commitment or resources, or someone's holding on to something and not letting it go. They want control. The final outcome, though, is the King of Wands in reverse to the Six of Cups. So I've got two different kinds of kings. This is a player. Or someone that's just really all about themselves or needs to focus more on their own personal direction. They can't take the lead. Someone may want to stop having a friendly, more than friends relationship. You may miss this person or they may miss you. Or at this time, you're having a hard time taking the lead and you might have very high expectations of yourself. Watch for consistency, be confident, be passionate. Someone's not seeing long-term visions. The King of Wands in reverse is entertain me in the moment, baby. I've got nothing better to do. This could have been a friendship or a passionate exchange, even if it was just in the workplace and there is a fondness between you and this person. The bridge is not burnt. This could also be in regards to, because I have a couple cards that suggest fertility and a baby possibly, because the Empress is here and the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Dad might have had an illness that lowered his sperm counts. I don't know why I'm hearing fertility messages, but I am. And for those of you that are trying to have a baby, stop obsessively thinking about it. It's going to start to make you and your partner argue. But for others of you, I think it's about a relationship. Yeah. But there is a missing and a longing. I think that someone may seize the moment and communicate with the other person because they want action. They'll take a risk and go out on a limb. If this is about career for you or making some kind of a change in that part of your life, you need a little bit more self-care first. Accept the fact that you have competition and there's more than one choice. There may be a painful ending that you have to deal with to move into something new. It is okay to focus on your own personal pursuits. There may be something, a company or a friend or a person from the past that you can go back to for help. You'll just have to take the risk. Be careful with finances and resources this week as well. And think about what you're fighting for and why. Okay, Pisces, that's your reading for the 21st through the 27th. I hope it resonates with you, and I do hope it helps you. Book a private reading with me if you would like to work with me personally. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Pisces. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.